Today is June 27, 2023. And hi, my name is Mimi, and I'm taking you on a second tour of my garden in the backyard. Here's the table with the beans gone. Just wants to look at some things. I'm not going to really describe everything you see, but these are grown in flower pots. Containers I got from the dollar store right there. Here's some lavender coming up, and with a tomato plant I slid in there. My little miniature rose bushes. I plucked off all the roses because it looked like it was dying, so I'm gonna start all over from fresh. My marigolds is coming up. I'm gonna separate them, then I'll show you the video of where I planted them. Here's some things I grew in a tire: a tomato, butternut squash, chives. Got some seeds from the chives. My sweet peas are coming along. Parts of it died, so I just pulled it out, pulled the dead parts out of it. Here's a butternut squash. Through the parts I took off the vine off the sweet pea, I'll just throw it back into the dirt. Turnips. Collard greens is getting bigger. I'm gonna separate them, put them somewhere. Got some sunflowers coming up from last time. A little bit of sunflowers. This just to help keep the ground, the dirt fertile. Potatoes is getting bigger. I'm not gonna mound them. I'm just gonna let them grow. Put a little flower on there. And over here. Tomatoes, I have tomatoes everywhere. Tomato, the new weed. The new weed. Got some flannel. Not flannel. Can't think of the name. Leeks. We got leeks coming up. And there's some more tomato plants. Just take a look. See what you can see. Everything is growing pretty slow because we just not really starting to get rain. Look at my mustard greens. They look beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's the first time I had my mustard greens look so nice. I'm not quite sure what this is. Somebody tell me what this plant is right there. Tomato plants. Remember I had all them tomato plants grown in a bunch, so I separated them out, spread them out. This is a tomato plant that was actually a sucker. So I took it off and just put in some dirt, put some baby aspirins down in the dirt with it, and it's surviving. Here goes the tomato plant. That's what the sucker came off of. So I put it over there, separated it. I got a lot of squash, butternut squash growing. love this garden. Some more. I'm gonna find that in my new home. Tomato plants and sweet pea plant growing up there, just randomly placed. I didn't think it was gonna survive. I just put it here. Now over here, my tomato plant coming up. You gotta replace the little cage because that's not gonna hold it. The sunflowers. Ooh, look how pretty and precious. I'm gonna separate them, spread them out. My lavender surviving. Hip hip hooray! The lavender is surviving. These plants is going to a new home. Butternut, summer squash. The beans gotta stay, unfortunately. You go to beans, right there. You let it stay there. Can't take it, place it nowhere else. These are going to a new home this week. Over here, and this right here, I've transplanted some collard greens. They go to lavender. All the different herbs, sage, some rosemary. The collard greens, I might have said that already. Planting some Georgian collard greens. Looks like somebody done stepped over here. In Georgia, hopefully they come up. I planted them kind of late. Put a mustard right here that looks like it's done. I never did transplants of mustards. I used to just plant them and let them grow where they can go. More sunflowers. I think this is the year of the sunflowers. A tomato plant that I bought from the store. And these tomatoes I grew myself back there. Over here is the catch-all, so some of everything over here. You got sunflowers coming up. You got a row of sunflowers. I'm saying the sunflowers is doing excellent this year. You got some marigolds that came up from last year over here. Cantaloupe skin, we just threw that over here. Some more. Beans, I plant beans everywhere. Some summer squash coming up. Look at there. Wow. Look at there. Then over here, flower pots. I have beans in the flower pots. Then down here, I have some morning glories coming up. Look like something been eating on it. Then over here, I have a hosta that I grown from the back to the front up over here. This hosta is beautiful. This is my second year having her. She is absolutely beautiful. She love it here, obviously. A rose bush. Took some of the petals off, and I just threw it back down on the ground. But some of the flowers looked like they was dying, so took the petals off, threw them back down. Then over here, it's my cucumbers. These are store-bought cucumbers. I took some some weeds doing on top of it because some of the roots are showing, because this one get a lot of water. So took some weeds from out of the dirt, threw it back on top as a mulch. Here goes my bean plant. I just love these. These are black eyed peas. These are black eyed peas. And over here, my morning glories is coming up. Right there. It's just the beginning stages. Hopefully I have more to show you. The sunflower. Sunflower coming up. I love that vine. It's my second year having this. So over here, my tires. I still have weeds growing, but I'll get to them. Squash growing right there. Butternut squash more likely. Hosta, she's looking beautiful. Then I got some wildflowers trying to come up. Trying to grow. Trying to seed this. I'm not sure if this is a collard green or a cabbage. But I'm trying to wait for it to go to seed, which is half. So they go to seed pods. I'm not sure when to pick them, so I'm gonna just leave it. Then take a look at Ryan's sunflowers, boy. This is his first time planting. Look like he have a green thumb already. Look at it. My first year planting sunflowers, I only got 1 or 2. Look like every seed he put in there, girl. I got some onions and some beans. And a beach bucket. Lettuce looking nice. Go ahead and trim some of that out. Here go some more beans and some herbs. Thank you for watching, taking the time out of your day to go on a garden tour with Mimi. And this goes out to you. Have a good day. Bye.